Steve Balestrieri. July 3, 2018 at 8:21 a.m. Eastern Time. The Patriots head into training camp in just about 3 weeks now, and as we've been saying, the competition this year at a number of positions will tell the tale on who goes and who remains. This has been a tumultuous offseason in many different ways. The Patriots lost a lot of key veteran players, and all of the off-field hoopla surrounding Bill Belichick, Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski have been non-stop. Soon it will all be behind us as the players get back on the field and we start talking about football again. In the next segment of our 2018 Patriots training camp primers is the Patriots offensive line. The team lost left tackle Nate Solder this spring as he signed a big money contract with the Giants. He's protected Tom Brady's blind side for several years and done it well, replacing a trusted veteran like Solder who was as good off the field for the team as well as on it. So, with that in mind, who are locked in and who's on the bubble roster? Locks: Trent Brown, Isaiah Wynn, David Andrews, Shaq Mason, Marcus Cannon. The Patriots traded for Brown with the 49ers this spring, giving up a third-round draft pick in return. Although Hes played mostly right tackle in the NFL, he says he can play anywhere and the team may move him to left tackle. Brown is a mammoth-sized human being. Listed at 6'8", 359 pounds, Hes every bit of that and possibly even bigger. But for a very large man, he has surprisingly good footwork. And Hes just 25 years old. Brown got some great kudos from Denver's Von Miller, who said this about the new Patriot: "He's the best right tackle in the National Football League," Miller said of Brown. "And he may even be a top 5 tackle, period, in the National Football League. There's not another tackle who's that tall, that big and can move the way he moves." The team used a first-round draft pick 23 overall on Wynn, and although he played left tackle for the Bulldogs, he projects to be a left guard in the NFL. Wynn is short for a tackle, 6'2", 302, but both he and Brown were competing for the left tackle spot, but during the spring, they lined up next to one another with Wynn at left guard. Andrews, Mason, and Cannon have been starters and remain solid pieces who have performed very well. The only questions with the locks revolve around health. Brown and Wynn are coming off of shoulder surgery, while Cannon was placed on IR late last. If this unit is the starting 5 on week 1, and we believe that they will be, the team should be in a very good position for the offensive line play to start. Cannon's availability physically is the only question. Will he be ready to go, or will he begin camp on the pup? Near roster locks: Joe Thuney, Ladrian Waddle. Thuney missed the spring minicamp with an injury and his spot was taken by Wynn. It will be interesting to note if Thuney is healthy for training camp. He may have a fight on his hands to get back his starting left guard spot from the talented rookie from Georgia. There is a possibility that Thuney will start training camp on the pup if Hes still not ready to go. Health is the only possibility with him not making the 53-man roster. Waddle is a valuable swing tackle who they brought back during free agency despite his getting feelers from other teams. He can play either side and has performed well when called upon. And along with the team faces, he'll be called on again this year. On the bubble: Cole Croston, Jason King, James Ferentz, Andrew Jelks, Ted Karras, Matt Tobin, Luke Bowanko, Ulrich. On the Patriots have several players vying for 1 or possibly 2 spots along the OL. Our feeling here is that Croston nails down one of those slots. We penciled him in for first 53-man roster projection. He's versatile and can fill in at guard or tackle if needed. But his spot will have to be earned, so the competition factor again will come into play. The team brought back King this spring, so that speaks highly for him. Karras has made the team as a backup and can play guard or center. What may open the door for 1 or 2 more of these players is if Thuney or Cannon, or maybe both, are placed on PUP to start training camp. But with the demanding and outstanding old coach Dante Scarnecchia back in the fold for another year, one thing is for certain: he'll get the very best out of this group. While as a whole, they have to improve, but in pass blocking and in the running game, Coach Scar made it clear back in the spring, "I really like the guys we have here right now," he said during the OTAs. So physical questions aside, the Patriots' offensive line may be very different, at least on the left side this year, but they also have the potential to be very good and better than the 2017 unit as well. Follow me on Twitter at SteveEbbs7SFG or email me at emailprotected. Listen to our Patriots 4th and 2 podcasts on Blog Talk Radio as the writers Russ Goldman, Derek Havens and I from PatsFans.com discuss the latest Patriots news Wednesdays at 12 noon.